So what is observation? To observe. To observe that thing without naming that thing. Because the moment you have named that thing as a tree, you are observing it with a word, with a concept, with an image. Right? Go into it with me for a moment. But to observe that thing without the word. If you can do it. And that's comparatively easy. But to observe psychologically your reactions, all that goes on inwardly, just to observe it, without saying it's good or bad, this is hate, this is wrong, this is right, without any movement of thought, just to observe. Right? So we are observing the reaction which we call fear. Fear that comes into being when you feel that it is necessary to have, not to be attached, not to whatever it is. Then the immediate reaction is fear. Because in attachment you have found security, safety, sense of protection. And with the ending of that, there is the quivering of what is going to happen. Can I tell my wife or my husband or boy, whatever it is, I'm not attached? What will she do or he do? You understand what I'm saying? So, we are now examining together we are observing the nature and the movement of fear. That means your mind is free from all analytical conditioning. Right? Is it free? Or you hold that back, the analytical process, and you say, well, I will observe without analysis. That can't be done. That's only playing games. To observe, the whole sense of analytical conditioning must end. Otherwise you cannot observe properly, accurately. Because all our education, all our conditioning is to analyze, see the cause, see the effect, try to change the effect, and so on, so on, so on. Only analysis is much more complex than that, but I'm just putting it very briefly, rather insufficiently. But to observe is much more arduous than analysis. To observe your wife or your husband or your boy or whatever it is, without the image that you have created about that person. You understand my question? Each one of us have an image about the person with whom we live. And that in that image there is security. But that image is not the actual person. How that image is created, whether that image can end, is a different problem. Which is, that image is created by thought, by constant interaction, and that image is with which we live. And so the image and the actuality are two different things, right? And so there's conflict, obviously. The struggle between two people, man, woman, or man, so on, so on. Constant struggle, conflict between two people. Or they live on images. When there is no image, perhaps there will be love, compassion, affection, care,